What's up, guys? Tugi here, back again. This is my Fantasy Draft Franchise Mode series here on NHL 17. And in this episode, we move forward into the playoffs. And we have made a couple of lineup changes, and it's funny, there was one of you, and I'm sorry, I had your name too, and I forgot it. He pretty much summed up exactly what I was thinking with our lineup. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to ride the hot hand with Max Pacioretty, who was just the steal of the century. 16 points in 18 games. He will play with McDavid and Eichel. Dal Cole, Keller, and Laine will be the new second line. Jost will be with Strome and Meyer. And then Gurianov, Poirier, and Klim Kostin. And of course, defensively, you Levy, Doughty, Shabbat, Liljegren, Larson, and Jones, with the injury to Sergachev. And of course, Michael DiPietro will be the backup, but I don't think we have to worry because we have Carey Price between the pipes. I'm going to regret saying that, aren't I? Needless to say, much like in the Bruins series, we are heavy favorites. Heavy favorites. Anything short of at least a cup appearance would be tremendously disappointing. So the Ducks, in fairness, are in a pretty good spot. Whereas, and if this was real life, of course, they'd kind of be expected to lose. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead here. Just, man, I don't know what's going on here, but there might be some awkward pauses or something. I don't know. I do not know. Just, discomfort in the chest. Not like the chest, but just, I'm not having a heart attack, is what I'm saying. At least I hope not. Anyway, the Anaheim team. Kyle Turris, 57 points in 82 games. Ryan Strome, minus 15 is what jumps out to me, but he had 51 points. Logan Couture with 45. Jace Hawryuk. You're Canadian. I know you're Canadian. Of course you are. 35 points. Vlad Namestnikov with 32. And Noah Gregor, a familiar name, with 12 points. So, not too bad center-wise. Left wings, Thomas Tatar, who was their leading scorer with 59 points. Tanner Pearson at 39. He is currently injured. Joe Colborne with 22. And Joachim Nordstrom with 12 points in 38 games. William Nylander up to an 89, but he is hurt. 54 points in 78 games. Brett Ritchie, 25 points. And Victor Stahlberg with 16. So a couple of big injuries there for the Ducks. Defensively, they do have Jake Muzzin, which is a hell of a have for them. Ryan Pulock is there. Chris Russell, Ryan Ellis, Marcus Nudivara, Keaton Middleton. All these defensemen. It makes you wonder if they have a defenseman playing forward. It makes you wonder, oh God, that's not what I wanted to see at all. Braden Holtby is their starter. 92 overall, 67 games with a .923 save percentage. Fukale, who's up to an 85, only a .902 save percentage, though, in 23 games. So, I don't know. He has the potential to be much better. This series, I wasn't threatened at all by their win-loss record, or just their record in general. I'm a little bit threatened now, seeing the likes of Jake Muzzin, Braden Holtby, and if some of their injuries return, we could be in trouble. 87 offense, 94 defense, 94 goaltending. Let's take a look at their line combinations to see just what exactly we are looking at and whether or not they're playing defensemen. And they are. They are playing two defensemen on the fourth line. So it's Thomas Tatar, Turris, and Colborne. Strome, Couture, Ritchie, Nordstrom. I'm going to call you Jace. If your name's JC, just stop it. Your name better be Jace. Victor Stahlberg, fourth line, defenseman Keaton Middleton, Namestnikov, and defenseman Thomas Shimich. Like, I know I'm not the best with names, but what the fuck is that? Shimish Thomas. Defensively, Jake Muzzin is with Ryan Ellis. That's a great first pairing. Chris Russell is with Ryan Pulock, and Nudivara is with Carl Gunnarsson. Holtby, of course, between the pipes. Nylander and Pearson both injured. For how long, I don't know, and I'm too lazy to check, but I'll check anyway. Better safe than sorry. Because I don't want, William Nylander to all of a sudden get a hat trick. I want to know how long William Nylander is injured for. So let's find out. Sergachev's out for 2 months, so we don't have to worry about that. Vevalainen will be back soon. But let's take a look. The Anaheim Ducks. What do we got? Nylander out until April 16th. Pearson until April 18th. So they are not going to be out for long. If they play injured, they will absolutely return in this series. No doubt about it. They will be back unless we get the clean sweep, which you never know. But regardless, it is time to get this series underway. Game 1 in St. Louis. Let's go. First period is scoreless. We doubled them up in shots, but we couldn't beat Braden Holtby. Second period, still couldn't beat Braden Holtby. Shit. Already I'm freaking out. And Jack Eichel scores. Thank you, Ike. Yes, that is very helpful. We also kill off an Anaheim power play. We give him another one for shits and giggles. We killed that off too, though. Jack Eichel, the lone goal thus far. 6.5 to go. Can the Blues hold on? Tyson Jost with the goal. That will seal it. Holtby could only hold on for so long. Price outduels Holtby in Game 1. It's a 2-0, 27-save shutout victory for Carey. And we have the 1-0 series lead. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I did forget to set the ticket prices. Vevalainen, we're going to have to double check to make sure that he is not fully healthy, because we don't need a morale debacle as we normally end up getting. But let's see. Let's raise this ticket price, because we need that extra bit of monies. And yes, I just go with the, like the Ottawa sign. Because why not? Why not? It's like, yeah, I could probably get away, with jacking up the ticket prices. I really don't feel like it'll make too big of an impact on the money we have available to spend. Of course, everything degenerates way too quick, but it is what it is. Now, I don't think Vevalainen is 100% healthy, unfortunately. Now, I'd like to think we don't have to worry about it, but indeed, he will still be out for this game. God, I hate that Sergachev is gone for pretty much the entire postseason. But we do have to move on. We will continue to move on. We took Game 1 on home ice. Game 2, let's get it going. Can Carey Price have a repeat performance? I probably just jinxed it. Let's find out. And I did, but thankfully, we have the lead. Klim Kostin, Gurianov, and Clayton Keller. Tatar made it 2-1. Keller gets the goal back 1 minute and 40 seconds later. So 2 quick goals from the fourth liners, Kostin and Gurianov, the Russian connection. And we are up 3-1. 3 goals on 11 shots for Braden Holtby, but we still have a long way to go. Second period, can we maintain that lead? We can. Pulock brings them to within 1, but then it is Strome and Connor McDavid 5-2 as we enter the third period. Gurianov again, another goal for the Russian, 6-2. Who would have thought? I know their defense isn't crazy good. That top pairing of Ellis and Muzzin is solid. I did not expect us, even with the league's best offense and all that, I didn't expect us to put up 6 goals on Braden Holtby in a playoff game, but we did. We take Game 2 by the score of 6-2. Gurianov, your first star. That fourth line had a magnificent game. Gurianov, Kostin, and Emile Poirier, and we have that 2-0 series lead as the series shifts to Dallas. I imagine Vevalainen will be fully healthy. We will go double check because, again, we don't need a morale issue. Better to be safe than sorry, I do suppose. So let's take a look. He is still not fully healthy. God damn. Max Pacioretty only a point thus far. The top line's quiet, but nobody, knock on wood, is a minus player yet. So we will keep the lines the same. We're winning. No need to change things up. The good thing is if we do have to shake things up, like the lineup we have, the players we have, so many players that can fill in that top 6 that we should be fine. But anyway, Game 3 in Anaheim. Let's go. Can we take a commanding 3-0 series lead? Let's find out. First period, and it's Oli Levy with the first goal. Not a bad start at all, if I do say so myself. Second period, can we get more goals is the question. It's that simple, really. And Thomas Chabot, the defenseman, kicking in, chipping in, helping out is what I'm trying to say here in Game 3. We have a 2-0 lead, and we could potentially be walking away up 3-0 in this series. A couple of power plays, we couldn't do anything with that, but we are halfway through the third. Anaheim on a power play, that is killed, and then Dylan Strome with the dagger. The Anaheim offense has no answer for Carey Price. Another shutout for Carey. 3-0 in Game 3, 28 saves, and the Blues, oh, the Blues, things are looking good for us right now, as we are one win away from eliminating the Anaheim Ducks. Not too bad at all. The AHL regular season comes to an end, unfortunately. As we know, the Wolves will not be making the playoffs, but we can still send down Michael DiPietro, because why the hell not? I mean, I suppose, we're going to scratch him anyway, so we might as well just send him down. He's going to lose morale regardless, so we will scratch him, send him down, and we will get Vieni Vevalainen in as the backup here. So let's go with that. We'll go best lines down in the AHL because the season is over, so who the hell cares? The lineup stays the same for Game 4, of course, with the exception of our backup goalie. Their backs are against the wall. No need to go back to St. Louis, at least with another hockey game planned. The goal, go back to St. Louis, have a nice couple of days off, rest up, and prepare for round 2. Can we end this series right here and right now? I hope so. First period. And Anaheim on the board. Thomas Chabot, the opening goal. That Canadian guy, that's what I'm calling him from now on. He ties it up, but then Connor McDavid, under a minute later, gives us the lead back. 2-1 at the end of the first. Second period, can we extend the lead? We cannot, but Carey Price shutting the door right now. 26 saves out of 27. Not too bad. Third period, pressure's on Anaheim. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get some insurance here. Power play that we can't take advantage of. Can we get some insurance? That would be lovely. Not to say I don't have faith in Carey Price. I certainly do. And apparently, with good reason, late power play for Anaheim is killed off. And so are the Ducks. It is a clean sweep in the first round. No William Nylander. No, you don't get to play. You are done. Braden Holtby, a valiant effort, but 39 saves for Carey Price. 2 points for Connor McDavid. And the St. Louis Blues are moving on to the second round. Easy as you like. Quick and simple. 3 goals in 4 games led up by Carey Price. That is unreal. And the Blues are marching on. The only team, well, actually, Winnipeg and Edmonton both have a chance to sweep. But quickly, let's take a look at our player stats. Not team stats. I wanted to look at player stats. That would be that one right there. Try not to hit the wrong button this time. Connor McDavid, point-a-game player. Tyson Jost, point-a-game player. 3 points, 2 points. Everybody chipping in, with the exception of Caleb Jones. But he was a +4. And in terms of defensemen, we don't need him to provide the offense. So that is just fine by me. The only concern are really the penalties. 10 penalty minutes for Ulevy. I guess that's not too bad. Overall. But I'm surprised. 77 discipline, but 10 penalty minutes. Maybe he had a fight in there. Maybe he had 2 fights. I do not know. But Oli Ulevy leading the way. But really, leading the way, that should be reserved for this guy right here. 974 save percentage, .75 goals against average. Carey Price living up to all expectations. and the Blues are moving on. Oh, happy day. Let's find out, though, who we are playing in the next round. And actually, we'll follow it from the other menu. Let's follow it from the other menu so we can keep an eye on these series. Let's advanced day, not advanced day. Boy, I feel off this video. I really do. We are the only team that would have swept somebody. Calgary and Dallas. Love to see another day, although I would love for Dallas to be eliminated right here. More than anything, really. I don't need a Dallas rematch. Just let them get kicked out, please. That's all I want, is just let them be booted out by Winnipeg, please. And yes, wish granted. Winnipeg and Edmonton both moving on. Not too bad at all. So we will be playing the Winnipeg Jets in the next round. This we know. And there's only one series left. Boston and New York. Go figure. Boston and New York. They are going to a decisive 7th game. It is over. Let's find out. New York won it. That's unfortunate. But the Bruins aren't our focus here. The focus is on the Blues, and we will play the Winnipeg Jets. 42 wins on the season. But after steamrolling the Anaheim Ducks, needless to say, I am confident. It's Oilers, Sharks, Blues, Jets, Sabres, Rangers, Caps, and Penguins. Not too bad at all. But guys, that'll do it for this one. This episode doesn't need to go on any longer than it has already. Of course, I do thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button to help support me and my channel. And subscribe if you haven't already to continue following this series and others. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where we take on the Winnipeg Jets in the second round of the 2020 playoffs.